Hey everybody, it's Ruby from Ruby's Lighthouse Tarot. I hope you guys all had a great weekend, or whenever you see this reading, this message could be for you. This is a collective reading that I'm going to be doing here regarding a message that I received. And I've been getting quite a few messages over the weekend. It was like I had a whole bunch of downloads that were coming in. So I'm not 100% sure what this future title is going to be, but I will tell you what I saw in my meditation, and we can go ahead and pull some cards on it as well. So basically what I saw was, in my mind's eye, I was hearing whirlwind energy. And what's interesting about that is the reading that I did for the weekend energy, I had seen a similar energy and had pulled an energy for one of the signs. I think it was right around the Aries, Taurus, Gemini time frame on those readings. So if this collective message does resonate for you, you might want to go back and look at those as well to see if there's relevance to your story and what's going on with you if you're in this collective that I'm pulling energy from. But I was seeing whirlwind, and I remember when I was doing those readings, I had pulled the card that said whirlwind, and you could see like the dust coming up, like a tornado was forming essentially, or a dust, what are those called? The dust angels or the dust devils? Dust devils, those are called the dust devils. And then I had the chariot card with that dust devil, and I was kind of laughing because what I had instantly seen from my guides when I pulled those two cards was a scene from Twister. You know, I don't know if you are familiar with that movie, but I like the original, not the new one that came out, just my opinion. But anyway, in that movie, it was like somebody was driving away full speed and like on a dirt road. And the image I was getting was somebody on this dirt road with like dust coming up behind them, but they were being essentially chased by a tornado. Like, I am getting the hell out of here, like ASAP. I don't know where they were going to, but I know that it was like getting away from something, if that makes sense. So that's basically the same energy that I keep getting for this situation. And then what I also got with it was the message, you're going to need to sit down for this. So I think that the whirlwind energy is somebody getting away from something. Now, this could be you, or this could be your divine masculine, or this could be someone else that is involved in your situation. But I think that when you get the information, or the information that is coming in, it's going to be shocking. Whatever this information that comes in is going to be shocking information that you're going to be getting. So I'm really curious what we're going to find. And I don't even have this deck close to me, but they're telling me to go ahead and pull a tea leaf from the Tea Leaf Oracle deck. And these are really hard to shuffle, so I often will pull one out ahead of time. But if I have 20 fall out, hold on. All right, I need to start the shuffling before they start falling out. Okay, there we go. It just came right out. Ink pot, problems to be resolved. Interesting. It's like, you know, if you think about what I was talking about regarding like a twister or a tornado or a whirlwind, it's like it knocks over the ink, you know? Let's go ahead and get one more. What else would you like to say for this collective message, Spirit? Regarding the whirlwind, regarding you're gonna need to sit down for this. Thank you. Funnel, a period of frustration and lessons to be learned. Now, you know what's pointing out, what this is showing to me though? What is what is it that forms before a tornado? A funnel cloud. So a funnel cloud forms before the tornado. And then it drops down and it's in this exact shape in the clouds. And then it touches the ground here. And that's where that's where it, so it's like this period of frustration is causing whatever this is to manifest. It's like a buildup. And also in the past, I have seen that card in private readings that I've done for people where it's kind of come out more as the energy of a tornado. Or not a tornado. That's what I was just talking about. A volcano, where it's like a volcano that's getting ready to erupt. Right? So we're going to go ahead and get a mixed oracle on this as well. If you haven't liked, shared, and subscribed to my channel or any of my videos, please do so. If any of this message resonates with you in the future, I really appreciate it. All right, so let's get a message on this from this mixed oracle deck on what this whirlwind energy is. What is this whirlwind energy? It is growth and expansion. Interesting. And they're telling me to put it after the ink pot. Okay. On the bottom it says temporal bonds. In the realm of flighty bonds, true connections waver but endure. Wow. So they're kind of showing me that this is the underneath energy with the temporal bonds, but it's kind of like, even though the tornado is coming through, these flowers are surviving it, and it's going towards growth and expansion here. So what is true will remain. The rest is going to be, it's going to be blown away. Bountiful harvest. Wow. Plant seeds now, watch them grow, and enjoy the fruits of your labor. So that's the same thing I'm seeing here with growth and expansion. There's this period of frustration that leads to this whirlwind of like knocking everything over and, just explosion. But true connections waver but endure underneath, right? And there's growth and expansion with those connections, and a bountiful harvest that is that is ripe for the picking, they're saying. Okay. And then I'm going to pull one of the spiritual journey oracles before we get some tarot here. It's like this is going to turn into something beautiful. But what's happening now and what is revving up now is necessary. There's lessons to be learned and problems to be resolved. It's leveling everything out so that this growth and expansion can occur, and it's part of the growth and expansion in order to receive. But it's like Spirit is saying, don't fear, because what is true will remain. Okay, spiritual journey oracle. I have this chunk that's wanting to fall out, but I'm not letting it. All right. What else, Spirit? What else would you like to add for this message? Contract. Your souls have incarnated together by mutual agreement. There's something you must do or clear in this lifetime. Greater awareness awaits. Yes, it needs to be cleared. And then underneath, your higher self. The higher self dismisses the ego. It is in alignment with truth, love and acceptance. And what they're pointing out to me is true connections waver but endure, right? And the higher self dismisses the ego and is in alignment with truth, love, and acceptance. So what's going on underneath is about accepting the truth, what you know in the 5D but may not accept or have accepted in the past. And it's through this contract, or through this divine masculine's contract and this period of frustration with these problems. You know, as we know, one of the best ways to learn lessons is through other people, through these other soul contracts that we have with others. You can learn them quicker, and you can learn them more sufficiently through these contracts with others. I have a card, please, for this situation. For the collective energy here, please, Spirit. The collective energy here, please, Spirit. Okay, King of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles, Queen of Wands. Those all three came out. All right, so somebody has been in a contract with someone where they've been giving to it. We have the Magician on the bottom. I'm just going to pull the bottom cards first. We have Magician, Three of Swords, Six of Swords, Death, Devil. Wow, this is some pretty big energy. Ace of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, Four of Wands, and the Chariot. Wow. So just in this underneath energy, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 major arcana. So Spirit's creating this whirlwind behind the scenes of this situation with this person. And I believe that there is an ending here. So I'll just get into it with this temporal bonds. Okay? So someone's manifested heartbreak in the situation that they're in. They've been in a period of frustration, and there's lessons to be learned because of that and problems to be resolved because of it. They have been stuck a little bit in their ego, or they've been with someone who's been stuck in their ego. And they're needing, in order to manifest getting through this heartbreak. I'm sorry, it went like this. In order to manifest getting through this heartbreaking situation, they have to move towards the death of their ego and accept the truth regarding this other situation. In the realm of flighty bonds, true connections waver but endure, and the higher self is assisting them to do so. Through these lessons to be learned, through the soul contract, it's allowing growth and expansion, but they have been giving to this other contract. And I think things are really getting ready to shift, because we have death. There's a death to the devil. There's an ending and a transformation regarding this devil energy, and moving away from it, having victory. So really quickly, I'm going to clarify what this clarity is. What is this Ace of Swords? What is this higher self recognition that's coming in that is allowing the detachment? My left ear is burning, which is divine feminine energy. Can you please tell me about what is being realized about the devil and the clarity surrounding that? Please, Spirit. The death of the devil and the clarity are surrounding it. Just give me a couple cards, please. Judgment, absolutely. Spirit's coming in with an epiphany. Because when you get Ace of Swords with the Judgment card and the Devil, this is about, I'm hearing they're being brought to their knees. So that's why this message about you're going to have to sit down for this recognition is extreme recognition. This is like being hit by a lightning bolt about what something has truly been for them in their life. There's judgment about it. And underneath we have the Empress energy. So it's about, if you have been in contact with this divine masculine and you have been part of this awakening process or been a catalyst for an awakening process to start with this divine masculine, there's a recognition that has been put, like a series of the chain of events that have come into play here with this scenario that is now causing an awakening about the deal with the devil. Like I keep hearing deal with the devil, the deal with the devil. And so it's coming in like a whirlwind. This recognition is like no joke. When you look at these cards, and this is clarifying that, the Death card, the Devil, the Ace of Swords, that is why it's like hitting them, they're saying like a ton of bricks. All right, so let's finish getting our cards out here. Divine Feminine Energy, we have Hierophant, Knight of Cups, Queen of Cups. In their energy, we have Nine of Wands, Two of Wands, Eight of Cups, Two of Cups, Seven of Wands, Empress. I'm going to pull one more, Four of Swords. So again, we're getting this Empress energy that's coming out. And then we have Archangel Michael here underneath. In your energy, this is all about, if you look the way this is laid out, you can see here that this Hierophant energy is looking directly at the back of the Knight of Swords, like it's coming in. And then not the Empress, but your energy with the Queen of Cups is also not facing this. You do not see this coming in. This Hierophant, Knight of Cups. So this person is coming right at you. They may have sought wise counsel. They may have got assistance in trying to make this decision. I think it's exhausted them. I think, like I said, when they come toward you and they actually explain what's been going on and this period of frustration that they've been through to come to this conclusion towards growth and expansion, you're not going to see it coming, or you're only going to see it coming through your intuition. But they do want to come toward you with something that is very romantic and very emotional. And they're showing me the glowing cup in this image of the Queen of Cups. So, but you don't see it. All you see is that they've been giving to something else, right? And they've been appearing to have something stable with someone else. In their energy, we have Nine of Wands, Two of Wands, Eight of Cups. So this has been a period of frustration for them with this Nine of Wands. They could have been feeling like they're on kind of a roller coaster with the scenario, trying to determine which path they want to take and what they want to ask the universe for regarding their choice. It's been lit up by Spirit. And now, through the exhaustion, being pushed to the limit of what they can handle, it's like pushing it over the edge. In both your energy, we have Two of Cups, Seven of Wands, the Empress, and Four of Swords. They're finally recognizing, well, I think that they did recognize it, but I think that there were blocks that were put up from them in the past defensiveness. But now it's like they're standing up. They're standing up for this because of the recognition of what it is. Because I see the Empress card as being very much these two cards, growth and expansion and bountiful harvest. The Empress gives birth to a new life. She is about growth and expansion. And this was preordained, and this soul contract was always meant to be. And sometimes it takes these other things to happen in order for these big changes to come in. But there is going to be a period of rest and rejuvenation that I think that both of you need. Although I do see you in some pretty positive energy here, but the timing wise, we're looking at 2 weeks. And I think that there's definitely heartbreak that's coming in, but I do see them moving toward this death energy that has to happen with this devil energy here. And there's still problems that need to be resolved. So I think within the next 2 weeks, we're seeing them actually walk away from this other scenario, whether it's in the 3D walking away or if it's just like a decision finally being made here. Let's hear what Spirit has to say about this. Yes, raising consciousness. Yeah, they're walking. This is Spirit confirming what I just said. What they're doing is this spiritual path that they're choosing to walk towards is allowing them to change timelines. They're choosing a completely new life. And it's going to seem really fast when it comes in, but they've already been on this path. They've been on this path all along. So to the people around them, it may seem sudden. You're going to have to sit down for this, but really they've been here. They've been at this 9 of Wands at the almost end of their cycle for a while. Thank you, Spirit. What would you like to say? Okay. Devil again. My goodness, I've just got goosebumps. 5 of Cups. Page of Pentacles. 3 of Wands. Strength. Okay, so the Strength card. Okay. Spirit is saying that they've been in this period of indecision, right, about what to do. I think there has been a time frame of recognition of what is happening here because they've been sitting in heartbreak and they've been getting assistance through Spirit and through their higher self about the next actions that they need to take. But actually doing those actions when you're dealing with devil energy is much more difficult, because the only card in the deck that can overcome the devil energy is the Strength card. And it's coming out here for them to actually take those steps, because they understood it. And they were sitting in sadness and regret about that decision, that past choice, that past soul contract. But they need the Strength card coming in to actually turn their back on it. But now, so this could have been quite stagnant from your perspective for a long time, but now the Strength card is actually rolling in. In the 5D, we have this awakening about it. So Spirit is letting you know that there's divinely supporting this divine masculine to actually make the changes. They have to walk towards their growth and expansion. What are the blocks, please? Thank you. Fool. Scoot this over. Ace of Wands. Page of Wands. And Hermit. Yeah, they have to be willing to take this risk of this new path. So the Page of Wands is about messages, can be about messages about wanting to start on a new path. And it can also be like social media, like receiving messages via social media. But they have to take the risk. They have to be willing to take the risk after a period of time of them not talking and being inside, and they're having to have blind faith in the situation in order to make things change between the two of you. It's going to require that because they've been very stagnant. Like I was really getting that energy of stagnancy and feeling out in the cold, and they may have made you feel like you were out in the cold before. And so the block is going to be trusting what you have with the Six of Cups, trusting that this is who they think, that you are who they think you are to them, right? They have to have the blind faith to be able to do it. Let's hear what their higher self would like to tell you. Please, Spirit, what would their higher self like to tell you? Oh, wow. Let me finish shuffling these. Okay, so we have Two of Pentacles, Death again, Sun, wow, another major arcana, Four of Swords, Six of Swords, Seven of Cups, Emperor. So this is about a love offer with the Knight of Cups again. Remember, we saw this Knight of Cups coming in behind you. You're going to have to sit down for this, Divine Feminine. What they're saying is the period of not knowing and the period of back and forth, the period of this option, that option, trying to juggle too many things, maybe juggling people or making you feel like you are an option or whatever it is, that whole time frame is coming to an end. Right now, they're currently teetering on this Nine of Wands, getting ready to end the cycle. But it is transforming as we speak through illumination, through this illumination and the Judgment card that's going on behind the scenes. They need to rest. They need to move forward into calmer waters. And they're having a little bit of self-doubt, like, am I going to be chosen back? I don't really know exactly. So they're really needing to, they're telling you that they still need a period of healing to help kind of recover themselves from what they've been through. And this has been quite painful for them. And this has taken a lot out of them in terms of dealing with this devil and this escape, which will be like, very intense energy, but they're showing up here as the Emperor to let you know that they're stepping into their full power here and things are getting ready to change because that is their decision that they're making now. Okay. So where are we going? That's what their higher self wants to tell you. Where are we going with this scenario? They're really starting to become in alignment. Because you're here in this Empress energy, which means, sorry, you're stepping into this Empress energy, right? You're already there and they're coming to meet you there, right? Yes, they just told me to look on the bottom. The Hangman, with your assistance, they've been able, and their help and your help through this time frame, whether it's just been energetic or it's been in the 3D or 5D, whatever, you have assisted them, right, to help them change their perspective on things, even though they felt stuck for so long. And they felt like they've just been sacrificing and sacrificing, giving with the Six of Pentacles, giving stability to something else. They're showing me the ink pot with all the ink spilled everywhere. And remember how I had talked about that Chariot card. with the, you know, the whirlwind behind it with the chariot card. It's like they are getting out. You just don't see that because it's in the 5D. Yes. 10 of Wands. So in the after tarot, they've actually dropped the wands. Remember I said they were sitting at this 9 of Wands. So now those wands are actually going to be getting dropped here soon. 3 of Pentacles. You started building something with this person and they left, or they got scared, or they decided to put their energy back into this other thing, but they do want to build with you and they do want to cooperate with you. Justice. Right. So now it's time to right the wrongs. Ace of Wands. That's a yes to what I just said, but also this is about that new beginning we had talked about, and it's going to require that leap of faith to have that Ace of Wands, but now it's coming in. And that's part of the Justice. And the 2 of Cups. That was in you guys' energy. That was in the dual energy here. This is about embracing, with the after tarot, the equal give and take of this love. This is equal love. This is not one-sided. This is both people recognizing what the other one is and being willing to equally give emotionally to it. And this masculine has decided to embrace what you've been offering. The cup that you were offering here in the Queen of Cups, they're riding up behind you with that cup and hoping that it'll still be there for them. Let's get a couple messages from the Lover's Oracle. My arm, my right arm, the masculine side, is making confirmation about, like, by giving me so many goosebumps. I am struggling financially and know you deserve better than what I can offer. Yeah, because they were, they're showing me this. King of Pentacles, 6 of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, which is in that overall energy. Spirit is letting you know with this message that they have given a lot in the past, at least, to this other situation, and it may not be completely over because they might have to give some sort of alimony, or they might have to give something away, and that could be part of the period of frustration and the problems that have to be resolved here. And they're also struggling with their own self-esteem, but they have learned. So that could be part of kind of what's holding them here at this 9 of Wands. I don't think it's going to stop them, though, because they're coming in as Emperor with what they want to tell you, right? What their higher self wants to tell you. I've made peace with my past and I'm working on bringing balance into our connection. That's what I was just talking about with the Justice card and balancing things out karmically, right? So they are bringing balance back. And that's why it's like, you know, you holding your cup out in the past. I just dropped it. But you holding your cup out in the past, and he's just looking at you back, right? The divine masculine energy is looking at you and they're seeing it, but they may not have told you. But now it's like about actually embracing it. This last one. I've never met anyone like you and it scared me. You've left a permanent imprint on my heart. Yeah. Meeting you started this whole chain of events that has changed everything for them. So this is definitely going to be coming in for you. Oh, underneath they said there's a decision to be made and I am scared to make the wrong move and lose you forever. But they have to. So that's why it's requiring this blind faith and to talk to you about this decision now. But also it's about stepping into full Emperor mode and being like, I'm going to decide anyway. I might be confused, I might be scared, I might have all these things that I am questioning emotionally, but it's about choosing to have the faith in the relationship and the belief. I'm actually seeing it as this Hierophant, believing in it, believing in a higher power. something bigger than yourself, something bigger than anything you've ever known before. So please let me know if this resonated for you. I hope that you got something out of this reading, and please like, share, and subscribe to my channel and support me energetically. Appreciate your time today. Thank you so much. We'll see you next time.